Hey now everyone, it's Steve Severs for Bionic Buzz. We're here at the world famous San Diego Comic-Con. It feels so good to be back. Now before we get started, we appreciate your support. Please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and follow us on all social media. Now let's go see who we can talk to.
All right, so my name is Chuck Blevins. I'm the marketing director here at Funko Games, and today we are hosting fans attending San Diego Comic-Con for our rooftop tabletop gaming event and happy hour presented by Funko Games and Den of Geek magazine.
Cool. Let's go through some of the games you're showing off here today. The Star Wars Rivals one caught my eye because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Also, you got these awesome little cartoon little figures too.
Yeah, we have a number of games that we have here at the event, but also available in the booth on the show floor as well too. And that is starting off with Star Wars Rivals. So that is a two-player head-to-head dueling game where one player plays with characters representing the light side of the Force versus the dark side of the Force. And two players are battling over iconic Star Wars locations from the entire Star Wars lore. So not only just the movies, but also the Disney Plus TV series and also the animated TV series as well. So you're trying to use the points and influence that your various characters have to team up, win points that are valued for each round or each location, and go through several rounds to win the most points to be able to win the game and defeat your opponent.
I love that. Let's go from Star Wars to Indiana Jones. What is your game title for that one?
Indiana Jones Sands of Adventure. So we announced that back in April, and that is now available at retailers, including Target stores in the U.S. And that is a cooperative game that recreates the moments and characters from the original Raiders of the Lost Ark films. So you work together to overcome pitfalls, to defeat your opponents, your Nazi opponents that are also trying to race against time to discover the Ark of the Covenant. So you're working together to pull together your resources, overcome some of the obstacles, and then there are these action moments that are driven by a sand timer where you've got a limited amount of time to match cards, get characters to different locations within the game before that timer runs out, and before your opponents that are also looking for the Ark of the Covenant discover that as well.
Very cool. Oh, I'm a big horror fan. You got a Scream game. Tell us how that works out.
That's a fun one. So that one we announced a short while ago too, and that has been incredibly popular since that went on sale in the June timeframe. So Scream is a multiplayer cooperative game. It's up for 3 to 8 victims, because we know how these movies play out, right?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And so what's unique about that is that there is a free companion app for iOS and Android. You download that, and it features the voice of Ghostface.
Really?
And in this instance, Ghostface, we work with Roger L. Jackson, the original voice from the original Scream movie in the 90s. So work hand in hand with him. So all the dialogue and all the suspense throughout many times during the game, the phone, the app will automatically ring, and you have to answer it. And he will tease, threaten, torment, and torture you to do certain tasks collectively as a group in the time before he calls back. And ultimately, you're trying to win the game as a group before the time runs out.
Very cool. And also, I think it was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre Slaughterhouse. So that's also, that is a one versus many gameplay experience too, where one person plays as Leatherface versus the rest of the visitors, you know, encountering the house and the Sawyer family as well too. So all of the tension, all of the action, all of the heart-pounding moments are explained in this game, as far as being able to experience all of that as well too.
Well, one of my favorite games is Cranium. There's been so many different versions. Now you got like a 25th anniversary one right now.
Yeah, so Cranium, 25 years ago. I can't believe it's, you know, how time flies. But
it's crazy.
So we've worked with our partners at Hasbro to bring the 25th anniversary of Cranium to life. And so you'll look at it, and it's a complete redesign from the ground up. A nice, concise little caddy where you can store all the components. Makes the game very portable, but also all the content's been refreshed. So you've got over 800 questions and challenges, over 200 new cards as well, but all of the games and activities that you would expect from like Wordworm, Datahead, Creative Cat, etc. So it's all there, all the fun, but it's really the opportunity to introduce Cranium and 25th anniversary to a new generation of Cranium fans.
Awesome. Is there any news you're allowed to announce here before I let you go? Or what are you allowed to talk about for upcoming stuff?
So I'd say probably so Texas Chainsaw Massacre Slaughterhouse. We just announced that a few weeks ago. It will be available for hands-on gameplay at Gen Con. So certainly if you're a gamer and you're going to be in Indianapolis in the first weekend of August, swing by the games room and you will be able to get hands-on with the game before it goes on sale in September.
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking your time to talk to me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks.